Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me. For today's video, I wanted to talk about limited edition products that I wish weren't limited edition, and I have two eyeshadow palettes, a face palette, and a liquid lipstick. So I'm going to first start off with the palette that is still available. I'm not sure if it's sold out at the moment, but they have been bringing it back in stock and whatnot, and that is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. I just think this is a really good all-around palette. What I love about this palette is it's not only a neutral everyday palette, but you do have some pops of color in here, and I just think if you like warm tone eyeshadow, this is a really nice palette. You do have some matte shades as well as shimmer shades, and I just overall think this is a really nice palette. If you're not a fan of warm tone eyeshadows, I don't know if you'll love this palette, just because that is the majority of this palette is warm tone shades, but there is a few, cool tone eyeshadows in here as well, but it's mainly a warm tone palette. But I just love this palette, and I would highly recommend it, and I wish it wasn't limited edition. I wouldn't say this is the best palette for traveling though, just because it is kind of large, but for an everyday use palette, I do like it. It's pretty sleek and sturdy, easy to store. But the only negative thing about this palette, I guess, is the packaging. It is kind of like a white sort of cream gray shade, so it will get very dirty. But overall, I love the palette, and I wish it wasn't limited edition. Alright, the next palette I want to talk about, I don't believe you can get anymore, and that is the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette, and I love this palette. This is from Too Faced, and it's a 9-pan eyeshadow palette, and again, it does have some pops of color, and it does, kind of have some neutral shades in there as well, but it is more of a, I guess, colorful palette in my opinion. And this came out, I want to say, 2 or 3 years ago, and I absolutely love this palette. I feel like the shades in here are so wearable, and although it is a colorful palette, I feel like the shades in here are pigmented, and you can get some decent looks in it, and it does look like a summertime palette, but I do work this into fall as well. This blackberry shade is one of my all-time favorites. The blue raspberry and bubblegum shades are absolutely gorgeous on the bottom lash line, and this macaroon shade is amazing in the crease. I just love this palette. I will give you guys a few swatches of it. I just think this is a good palette. So there's a few swatches of the shades, and I just wish this wasn't limited edition, because it's a great palette, and you wouldn't expect a lot from these shades by looking at it. It doesn't look like much, or like you would be able to create looks with this, but I just love this palette. It's, like I said, I use this all the time, and I love the packaging. It has little macaroons on it and whatnot, so really cute, and I love this palette, and I wish it wasn't limited edition. Alright, another palette here, and this is from Becca, and I just realized it's another Jaclyn Hill palette, but this is the Becca and Jaclyn Hill face palette, the champagne face palette, and this is what it looks like. Now, I will say I believe you can get all of these shades individually, which is nice. The only one that I'm not sure about is the Rosé Spritz here, which is one of my personal favorites in this palette, but in this palette, you do get Rosé Spritz, Amaretto, Pamplemousse, Champagne Pop, as well as Prosecco Pop. And I just think this is a all-around great face palette. Not only is the mirror massive and really nice, it's great quality and whatnot, but the actual products in here are amazing. These are so pigmented, so pretty, and this is up to Becca's standards and quality, and I just overall think this is a great palette, and this is nice for traveling as well. I've traveled with this a few times and have not had any issues with the products breaking or cracking or anything like that, but yeah, I wish this was not limited edition, because it's amazing, and I like kind of having everything in one palette versus, singles of the blushes as well as the highlighters. So that is unfortunate. That is limited edition. And the last and final product I want to talk about is a liquid lipstick, and I know they did bring this back this past summer, so it might still be available. But this is the liquid lipstick from Kat Von D, and this is the lipstick in the shade Project Chimps, and it's a pretty red shade. Now, if you guys know me, I don't really typically wear red shades, but this red is an exception because this is my like perfect red in my opinion. On camera it's coming up a little bit more orangey, but in person it's more of a like brick red, I would say. I will give you guys a swatch, and this is Kat Von D's same formula as all of her other liquid lipsticks, which I personally really like. So that's what it looks like. It's really pretty and it's really comfortable to wear. I don't have any issues with this bleeding outside of my lips or anything like that. And I wish they would make this permanent because I think it's an amazing liquid lipstick. So yeah, those are some of the products that are limited edition that I wish that were not. Let me know what other limited edition products that you guys wish that were not limited edition. Leave me a comment down below, because I feel like limited edition products can be kind of a good and a bad thing. If something becomes permanent, it's like, yay, it's permanent now, but at the same time it's more or less like, hey, I thought it was limited edition, that's kind of why I bought it. But I don't know, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with limited edition products, I guess. But yeah, let me know what your favorite limited edition products are down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you later.